I'm Ethan Ons from Fiasco Sports and SA Football and Magazine. Today I'm joined by Joe Frick, President of the Walkerville Footy Club in Division 3, and he is our feature legend of the week. So, Joe, first of all, how did you find yourself in the role as President?
Been on the committee for quite a while. Had to retire early through concussions and a lot of head injuries, so joined the committee back in about 2004, and then continued through there, and position became open for our chairman and president spot. So put my hand up, the guys voted me in, stayed in it. Tough gig being president when all the questions come back to you and sort of the buck stops on your lap, but really enjoy getting involved with the club, and as having not played for a while, but just want to continue to be around the Walkerville and the footy club, which is always a great place to be.
And no offence intended, but you're much younger than a lot of the other presidents that I interview. What sort of things make you want to become a president of a footy club at such a young age?
No offence, if you're saying I'm young, that's all right. Just really want to keep being involved and help out. With Walkerville, a lot of players are on the committee. A lot of our past players obviously have families, their own commitments, so it's a bit hard for them to come back and put the time in. So I thought, well, I really want to help out, and this is the best way I think I can do it, is to be president of the club, has been chairman. So then just having a really good committee underneath who then pick up some of the roles in regards to sponsorship, in regards to the social committee, fundraising, footy directors, and obviously secretary, and we've got a really great bunch of guys that help us out. So it's a matter of delegating what we can, and then just making sure it runs as smoothly as we can make it.
And so being involved in a wide range of roles, obviously being on the committee and then also once being a player, what sort of changes do you feel like you've noticed from how Walkerville was then and is now?
I guess just we're trying to make the club, as structured and professional as we can in regards to an amateur club, but just have that really clear goal of wanting to continue to improve and go up through divisions. We've had a couple of tough years, coming back down from Div 2 a few years ago, and then almost getting relegated again last year to Div 4. But just trying to approach the right people in regards to coaching, continually building up, continually having a clear plan and a clear structures in place off the field as well as on the field, so that we're keeping in contact with sponsors, looking after them from as much as we can, making sure the players are aware of what we're about, where the rules are and the boundaries are. And I think just in the sort of the 15, 16 years I've been involved, just that move across from a football club that's a nice amateur place to play footy to let's make it as successful as we can on and off the field and move up. And we haven't been Division 1 for probably close to 40 years, so that's sort of where we want to go in our time, and so we want to put those things in place, and it's a bit more of that structure involved, and it's probably the biggest difference I've seen.
Absolutely, and obviously no club can be successful without the help of some really great sponsors. So who does sponsor Walkerville Footy Club?
Sponsors, we've had some really good ones. The Sussex Hotel have been a major sponsor for ours for a long time. Zach and all the people down there have always put up with our sessions down there, especially after some grand finals and Mad Mondays. They've always looked after us. Recently, the LH Group, which is a large group of pubs, but in particularly the Nord, the Royal Oak and the Cooper's Ale House and Jeps Cross have come on board the last few years and have been exceptional. Ashby, Madden and Truman Accountants and Advisors have been a long-time sponsor as well. Armpack, 1836 Conveyancing. Luckily, one of our players owns a few Subway stores. He's put it in, which has been fantastic. Obviously, West End is a sponsor of the league. Has always looked after us, and just player sponsors, the players that go back to their workplaces and come forward, and it's been fantastic to have that continual support as we go, because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to function off field and keep the doors open.
Awesome, thanks Joe. I'm Ethan Ons from Fiasco Sports and SA Football and Magazine. Today I was joined by Joe Frick, President of the Walkerville Footy Club in Division 3, and he was our feature legend of the week.